When you hear the Ten Commandments, what comes to mind? For a lot of us, it's either two big stone tablets or a very long, very serious list of don'ts. But let's rewind to the original moment, because it was anything but boring, small, or casual. Imagine this. The nation of Israel has just been dramatically freed from centuries of slavery in Egypt. This rescue wasn't because they earned it. It wasn't a reward for following a bunch of rules. They didn't even have the rules yet. They were rescued first. That detail is crucial. So, they arrive at the foot of Mount Sinai. This isn't a peaceful nature retreat. The ground is shaking. Thunder is booming so loud it feels like the sky is tearing apart. Lightning flashes, and the whole mountain is covered in thick smoke. This is not a cozy, gentle chat around a campfire. This is God making a very clear point. Pay attention. This is important. And what's the very first thing God says? Before a single command is given, He says, "I am the Lord your God, who brought you out of Egypt, out of the house of slavery." Let's translate that for a second. It's God saying, "Remember who I am and what I've already done for you. I'm the one who set you free." This whole thing isn't about control. It's about preserving that freedom. The commandments don't start with a list of regulations. They start with a statement of relationship. It's a foundation built on rescue and grace. Then come the 10, and they're not suggestions. They're not life hacks. They are commands. But they're commands with a profound purpose. Let's look at the first one. You shall have no other gods before me. What does that mean? It means don't try to replace the one true Creator with things that have no power to save you. Things like money, power, social status, or even, let's be real, your phone. Number 2, don't make idols. This flows right from the first. Anything you put your ultimate trust in, other than God, will eventually start to own you. An idol is anything you look to for what only God can give. Number 3, don't misuse God's name. This is so much deeper than just avoiding certain words. It's about not attaching God's holy name to your own agendas, your own biases, or things He never approved of. It's about representing Him truthfully. Number 4, remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. This one is radical. God literally commands us to rest. Rest isn't a sign of weakness. It's an act of trust and obedience. It's a declaration that the world won't fall apart if we stop working for one day. Honestly, this might be the most ignored command on the entire list. Then comes number 5. Honor your father and mother. This isn't a command to obey only if your parents are perfect, because no one's are. It's about a foundational principle. Stable families build a healthy society. Honoring the source of your life is vital for community health. From there, the commandments get intensely practical and relational. You shall not murder. You shall not commit adultery. You shall not steal. You shall not bear false witness, which means don't lie. And finally, you shall not covet. What's the common thread here? Love people. Respect their lives, their relationships, their property, and their reputation. Don't destroy the trust that holds a community together. These aren't just random, restrictive rules. They are guardrails designed to protect life, to protect community, and to protect freedom. Because think about it. Freedom without any boundaries isn't freedom at all. It's just chaos. But here's the twist in the story. As the people of Israel hear God's voice directly from the mountain, they get terrified. The sheer holiness and power is overwhelming. So they go to Moses and say, "You go talk to God for us. We can't handle this." And that's so relatable, isn't it? The pure holiness of God is intimidating, but this moment reveals something critical. The law, these 10 commandments, perfectly reveals God's righteous standard. And in doing so, it also reveals humanity's inability to meet that standard on our own. The Ten Commandments were never meant to be a checklist for earning salvation. No one is saved by perfectly keeping the law. Instead, they act like a mirror, showing us our need for something more, our need for grace. They show us what a life fully aligned with God looks like, and just how far we fall short. So, this story isn't about God standing over us saying, "Behave, or else." It's God, the liberator, saying, "You are free. I've set you free. Here's how to live in that freedom and stay that way." Because before God ever gave the law, He gave grace. He gave freedom. And remembering that order, rescue first, rules second, changes everything. If you enjoyed this video and it gave you something to think about, please consider liking this video and subscribing to our channel for more content. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.